Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you're doing well today. We are going to start tonight with Pisces. Happy birthday to all of our Pisces. Then we're going to go Cancer, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, and last of the night will be Taurus. Looks like our halfway spot will be around about Aries, Leo, Aries, so that should be around 9:30 tonight-ish. I hope you guys are doing well. If you see all this smoke, I just Palo Santo'd us. Yeah, Palo Santo you, Palo Santo me. It's kind of ashy. All right. Now, if you're watching and your sun sign doesn't resonate for you, go ahead and watch for your moon sign or for your rising sign. Yeah. Alrighty, let's say a quick blessing and we will get rolling with Pisces. Happy birthday to you guys, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, we are going to start for Pisces. Let me move all this stuff real quick. You know I don't like the clutter. Let's see. We're going to start with this traditional Rider-Waite deck for Pisces. Alrighty, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, well, this is interesting, Pisces. I have the Ace of Cups, I have the Star, I have the Ace of Swords, and I have the Seven of Swords out here. But the Ace of Cups comes out in the reverse. I'm going to clarify with another deck in just a minute. Let me pull this down a little bit so you can see a little better. Ace of Cups in the reverse can be the ending of a love relationship. It's almost like, yeah, I got the Nine of Swords. It almost feels like somebody's had to tell the truth about something. It feels kind of like a nightmare, kind of like a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of worries surrounding this. The Ace of Cups in the reverse can be letting go of a love relationship and someone has had to tell the truth about something. I don't know if this is you or if this is someone that you have on your mind or if this is someone in your immediate environment that you share your space with or something. But this Seven of Swords gets a pretty bad rap for not telling the truth. Someone who's deceitful, someone who's dishonest. You may have uncovered this about someone else, or this may be something that you're dealing with personally. Some kind of dishonesty in a love relationship. It feels like the truth has come out. Someone's had to tell the truth about how they're feeling. With this Star card, there's this understanding that sometimes, well, I think of the Star card as Pandora's box. Like when you open it, it unleashes the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything that we are, everything that belongs to us. It's about your blessings, but it's also about your unique gifts, your unique talents, the relationships that you're meant to have. It's about things that are challenges that create who you will ultimately be. This may be one of those situations, Pisces. Let's look. Now somebody has a new plan, and now somebody has a new opportunity for growth. All of a sudden, my body is very hot. Okay, and we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Darn it all. This can be a dissolution of a love partnership, a long-term partnership of some sort. The Ten of Cups in the upright position indicates a family. It can indicate a blended family or something. When we have it in the reverse, this can be a dissolution of a marriage or a long-term relationship. It feels like now, Pisces, you have a new beginning coming towards you, and it feels like it's kind of like a new plan, a new vision, a new goal for the future. Let me get another deck. Which one do we want to use? I guess we're going to use this one. I don't know what this new truth is that's come to you, Pisces. Is that? Yes, that's the Knight of Pentacles again. That's why I needed this deck. Yeah, for sure. Feels like you had to walk away from someone here, or someone walked away from you. It feels like now you have a more forward focus on yourself, on your life, what you want to create. There's the darn Seven of Swords again. It feels like whoever you are, Pisces, now you're having to start all over. And it's not that you don't have a plan for the future. I don't know if you were anticipating this. I don't know if this is related to your work or your career either. It kind of feels like a love relationship with that Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. But these are just energies that are crossing the table, so take them as they resonate if they do at all. And if they don't, again, check for your rising or your moon sign. But Pisces, it really feels like you're off on a new beginning, and it was kind of an unexpected beginning. Yeah. There's like a new day dawning for you where either you are headed towards this Empress energy or you're about to embody this Empress energy. It just depends on whether you're a masculine energy or a feminine energy. This Empress energy is divine feminine energy. It's the card of Virgo, and you have heavy Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here on the deck. Oh boy. The Empress is someone who takes care of others. This is someone who is very nurturing, very loving, very beautiful. Someone who may own their own business. This may be you, or this may be who you're headed towards. Let me find out about this Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords energy. What was this about? I have the Strength card. Oh my goodness. Whatever it was very difficult for you to let go of, very difficult for you to decide what you wanted to do there. And I have the Star card right there. I have the Hanged Man here, which is your card, Pisces. Nicely done showing up for yourself. I love it when you do that. I feel like now all of a sudden, even though you've been placed in this position, this difficult, precarious position, right? It feels like it's the right choice for you to go ahead and make this move forward in your life. It feels like you're having to turn your back on someone who may not have had your best intentions. With this Strength card, this was really hard for you to hear. This was really hard for you to convey whatever this Ace of Swords was. And again, I don't know if you were the person who was forced to tell the truth about a situation, or whether there was another person who was forced to come clean about something to you. And I'm not entirely sure of the circumstances. Someone has walked away here. Let me get another deck real quick, since it's your birthday and all, we'll just go ahead and use 3 decks, right, Pisces? I got the Strength card out again. You know, I love the repeats, but you literally pulled the Strength card right on top of the Strength card. That's Leo energy, but this is someone who has had to go through an awful lot. I always say that the Strength card never comes out unless there's something to be strong about. All right. That's that Devil energy right there. And with that Queen of Wands in the reverse that I have here, this person may have been talking to other people. You may have been talking to other people, something like that. The Queen of Wands in the reverse can also just be someone who's very needy, someone who uses their sexuality to achieve what it is that they want. I don't know if that was you or if this was another person, but somebody here has had to come clean about what they really need for the future. And it feels like you're starting something new. You're off to some kind of new beginning here because somebody has had to be honest about something, about what they want for the future, about who they are. And it's been difficult to get through this. It's been kind of a nightmare, honestly, Pisces. This can be related to work for you also. This could have been, honestly, for some of you, you may have started a relationship with someone in your work environment that was outside of a marriage or outside of a partnership, or someone may have done this to you. And it feels almost like it's something that was meant to make you a greater person. I know that sounds kind of convoluted, but this experience has exposed to you the darker parts of yourself or of this other person. And that's, you know, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I've got the Hermit here. That's Virgo energy. This is someone who wishes that they had listened to their instincts earlier on. This is someone who wishes that they had made different choices earlier on in their lives. You may have felt quite disconnected from your higher power, from a higher purpose for a while, Pisces. You may have involved yourself in a relationship that wasn't going to go anywhere, wasn't going to move forward for a long time. You may have sat in this for a long time. It feels like now whoever you are, you're ready to start all over again, and you're embracing this Empress energy and moving towards it. And I have the Magician out there too. That's the card of Ophiuchus for me as a reader. Aries for a lot of others. You do you. But this is someone who is learning now that they have the ability to create whatever they want in their lives. It feels like now that you're moving on from whatever this was, this difficult situation where someone, whether it was you or someone else, wasn't telling the truth about what it is they really want, it feels like the truth has come out regardless. And it feels like now that that's happened, you're able to pick up the pieces and move forward into a place of healing, but also a lot of growth as well. This is, I'm reading for someone here who has a plan for the future. And while they may have to start all over at ground zero, and this may be a very difficult position to be in, it feels like once you get through this initial stage of whatever this ending separation time is for you, and it's been very painful, once you get through that, it feels like you're a whole new you, a whole brand new beginning. And there's a lot of personal growth that comes from this, Pisces. Nicely done. Good reading for you. Whoever's reading this is, I'm sorry, this sounds very stressful. You had quite a few repeat cards in there. And the biggest issues were dishonesty, as well as, let's see what else. And also understanding that what is meant for you will always be meant for you. Something about the star card to remember is that it's okay to let go of things that don't ultimately belong to you. And I feel like, Pisces, this may be one of those weeks where you learn to come to terms with that, and come to terms with the idea that you may not be perfect, or other people may not be perfect, but it's okay to move forward in your life. It's okay to move on, and it's okay to start new things. All right, thank you very much for letting me read your cards for you, Pisces. Next up, we have Cancer. Cancer, we're going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you. All right, what do we have for Cancerians today? We got the Queen of Cups and the Sun. Of course you do. The Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. And I have the Sun here, which is Leo energy. This is someone who's experiencing a lot of healing this week, a lot of growth, a lot of energy. If you have been feeling a little dark, a little tired, a little depressed, a little sluggish, this week things start to get better. I mean, like Monday, things improve. Monday, Tuesday of this week, things start to get better. I feel like you're in a position where you're starting to take control of your emotional space. If you have a family, it feels like this is a good week for nurturing that. It feels like it's a good time to bake some cookies with the kiddos, something like that. There's a lot of positivity coming towards you. You may get some good news this week, Cancer. I have the Page of Wands in the reverse. What? Hold on. Oh, goodness. I have the Moon in the reverse, Cancer, that's your card. And I have the World, wow. And I have the Judgment in the reverse. Okie dokie. So I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you've had a tough time of it for a while. It sounds like our water signs haven't been doing so well. It's not, maybe January and February have been difficult. It's brought up a lot of things to the surface, things that you didn't want to acknowledge about yourself. All of a sudden, it's kind of out there in the open. The Moon in the reverse is secrets coming to light. It can be mental health challenges, bubbling up to the surface, things that you thought you were done and over with, all of a sudden rearing their ugly heads again. It feels like you may have dealt with this for a while with this Page of Wands in the reverse. You may have struggled in new relationships. You may have struggled when it comes to dating. If you are single, you may have had trouble getting things to work out, having trouble getting new projects off the ground for a while, Cancer. It feels like you may have had a lot of really heavy stuff to deal with, a lot of things from your past kind of coming up to haunt you over the last couple of months, and it feels like you're kind of closing the book on it. and it feels like it's happening this week, and it feels like it's happening early on in this week. It's possible that some of you may have already started to kind of close this chapter of your life up, maybe last week, maybe the week before, but you're still kind of reeling from it a little bit. Now you're ready to just work. And also Cancer, you're pulling in some kind of divine masculine energy here with that Emperor energy. This is the card of Aries, but it's the Emperor is the card of Aries and divine masculine for sure. But you don't have to be a male to be embodying this energy. Somebody here is getting hard to work, starting a new business, starting a new project at work. You may find yourself elevated at work too. You may be promoted in some way. The emphasis is really just nose to the grindstone this week. And it feels like you're going to have the energy to accomplish that, Cancer. It feels like a lot of the things you've been dealing with in the past are related to finances, your home life, and addictions. And it feels like you've had to really look hard at those. You've had to look hard at the things you've said. You've also had, oh my goodness, you have had to... All right, hold on. A lot of you have had to look really hard at things that you've done in the past. This is an interesting thing that water signs are going through this week. It's almost kind of like a reckoning day. This judgment energy is definitely a reckoning energy. Especially when it comes in the reverse, it feels like, Cancer, you've had to really look closely at yourself and everything that you've done in the past. And some of you may have had to look at some things that weren't necessarily that pretty about yourself. You know, that happens to all of us at certain times in our lives, certain times of the year, certain times of the month, whatever. I feel like you've been kind of isolated and kind of lonely for a while. Some of you may have been sitting on your sofa for a while, kind of feeling discontent with yourself, kind of feeling discontent with what life has to offer. And again, you also have this star in the reverse out that was similar to Pisces a moment ago. The star in the reverse, that's Aquarian energy, but that's someone who's had to really recognize some of the difficult situations in their lives that have caused them to actually ultimately grow a lot. Yeah, it happens to all of us, you know. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, Cancer, there's the possibility you may make a lot of money this week. There's kind of a windfall of money that comes in for a lot of you. There's a lot of stability coming into your life. It's possible you may have definitely been struggling over the maybe January, February time with finances. And you may have been struggling in your home with children, partners of some sort. You've really had to look at the toxicities within you and other people around you. And you've had to be very honest with yourself about the times that you didn't commit to things and the times that you shouldn't have committed to things and the times that you let the darker aspects of yourself kind of get the better of you. And it feels like now we have someone who's understanding now who they want to be in the future. This is heavy stuff. Let me get another deck here. Let's use this After Tarot. There's going to be a lot of energy this week. You're going to have a lot of energy, a lot of get up and go that you haven't had for a while. This is a good opportunity for you to clean out the garage, to get the taxes done, to do all the shopping, to rearrange your house maybe. There's definitely the need for a cleansing, a clearing out here of someone's home. Go ahead, sage throughout the house, clean out all those closets, declutter, anything like that. Open the windows if you're in a place where you can do that. There's just some fresh air coming in here for you, Cancer. Oh, this is such good news for so many of you. I feel like you're about to be released from a lot of some kind of a bondage, some kind of, there's some kind of an opening up of communication between you and another person, or there's like a freeing of yourself here with this Eight of Swords here. This is the After Tarot, so it's a little bit different. It's like the moment after each card in a traditional Rider-Waite deck. So this is someone who's finally feeling like they're able to be released. It almost feels like you're relying on someone else to release you. Could be this Emperor energy. For a lot of you, you have a lot of love coming towards you. The Ten of Cups is kind of like the epitome of luxury when it comes to love. It's also a card of marriage. It's a card of family coming together. It's a card of blended family coming together. For some of you, that this is very much reliant upon this Emperor energy, and you're going to find yourself in a very different place in your life very soon, Cancer. I feel like a lot of you have had to look very hard at some of the things that you've accumulated emotionally over the years, and it feels like right now is the time that we have some kind of a cleansing for you. It feels like there's a fresh breeze coming into your life. I feel like a lot of you are going to be aligning with this Emperor energy, and it feels like this is setting you free from something, some kind of opening of doors for you, and it feels really healthy. It feels really good. Some of you may be expecting a promotion at work, or you may be getting some kind of a windfall of money, maybe anywhere from $400 to $4,000. This could be tax return or something like that. There could also just be a stabilizing energy that comes in for you financially and also into your home. It feels like this is a good time for you to work on nurturing family, children, loved ones, and love relationships. And that Emperor energy is someone who wants to spend a lot of time with you, Cancer. And it's someone who has a lot to offer to you, somebody who has a lot to give to you, and you in return. All right, that was your reading for the week, Cancer. Thank you for letting me read for you. Next up, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, we are going to use this Artist's Inner Vision Tarot for you. Scorpio, I got the Queen of Wands in the upright position. Let me just tell you, you look good this week. All right. Yeah, you do. So the Queen of Wands is the most beautiful of all the cards, the most sexually attractive of all the cards. As far as court cards go, everyone wants to spend time with you. You may be, this may be one of those weeks where your phone is blowing up. You can't beat them off with a stick. Something like that, Scorpio. You're looking very good this week. Nicely done. Man, okay, I got the King of Swords, I got the Justice card, and I got the Tower. Well, the Tower is your energy, quite honestly, Scorpio. That's Scorpionic energy, the Tower. It feels like you are making some kind of a major change in your life this week. You may be choosing to move home. You may be choosing to start a new relationship. I have King of Swords energy here with Justice. That's a lot of Libra energy here. You may be meeting a Libra this week, Scorpio. But if that is not the case, it feels like someone who is rectifying damage from the past. Someone who's very clear about what it is that they want. It feels like you're having to be honest with your words this week, Scorpio. And you may have to be you may have to stand up for something that you want, or something that's honest. I got the Page of Cups in the reverse. It feels like this could be related to someone that's either a friend or a young family member with that Page of Cups in the reverse. You may be having to tell the truth about a situation. I get this impression that there's some kind of truth telling here for you, Scorpio. And it feels like it's about right and wrong. It's about balance. You see, we've got the scale of balance in both of these cards. Very much Libra energy right there. Scales of balance. Scales of balance. There's somebody who wants to make things right, and it feels like it's kind of up to you to tell the truth about a situation, Scorpio, about maybe what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, either in a love relationship or with maybe young children in your home. And it feels, okay, hold on. And I have the Ten of Pentacles for you guys too. This is common for our water signs. We could have, this could be relating to money. This could be relating to a home. It feels like you have the very best intentions here, Scorpio. There could have been someone who was trying to control finances in some way, and you may be kind of blowing a whistle on that. It feels like you may be the person who's trying to rein someone in. It feels like we have possibly a younger water sign in your environment that could be throwing some hitches in your giddy up or something like that. We also could have a friend or someone that is struggling with the fact that you're moving on without them in some way. I have a card of Sagittarius here with Temperance. I feel like you're trying to bring balance to this situation. This is, yeah, and healing as well. And there's someone who is, yes, trying to tell the truth about a situation. And there's someone who wants things to be done right. Good. And there's someone here who wants someone else to have a plan. All right, I'm going to put that aside and grab another deck. I want to use this Vice Versa Tarot again. I feel like you are just trying to get things done right this week, Scorpio, and you may be frustrated by other people who aren't. It feels like your main focus is bringing stability and financial stability into a situation this week, and it feels like your honesty about what needs to be done could be throwing some other people off their course, but it really feels like you have the right idea here. It feels like you know the right way to approach this situation or approach this issue, and it feels like you're having to tell the truth about what you're seeing, either in a family dynamic or in a friend group, something like that. I have someone who has everyone's best interest at heart when it comes to a family dynamic, Scorpio. And I have someone who wants the best for people for the future. It feels like you have your eyes on the future, and you may be dealing with someone else who's a bit, someone who maybe overspends, someone who has a tendency to control finances in a way that doesn't make sense for you. It feels like you want everything to go well. I've got the King of Cups here. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. It feels like you have everyone's best interest at heart, and it feels like you haven't been honest about how you've been feeling about this situation for a while, whatever is happening here. It has to do with money. It has to do with finances. It has to do with a household stability in some way. And it feels like you have so many emotions about this that they're starting to bubble up to the surface, and now you want to take action to rectify whatever this situation is, and somebody may be kind of butting heads with you, and it feels like you're trying to just be honest. You're trying to make sure it's fair for everyone involved, and you may have to be pretty direct with your words. I don't think that's going to be a problem for Scorpios, right? And you kind of have a plan for what you want to see in the future. You definitely have a plan. I get the impression whoever I'm reading for is quite a planner, especially when it comes to finances, and especially when it comes down to what is right and what is wrong. There's kind of a black and white issue here. You may feel like someone's been mistreated either in your work environment or in a family dynamic, and you may feel like you have to stand up for it, stand up for what you want and what you want for other people. I feel like you're taking care of a lot of other people this week, Scorpio. And I have the Lovers card crossing that, and I got the Justice card out again. Yeah. And there it is, standing up for what you believe in. There's the Page of Cups again, and I feel like you have the right answer here. You seem to feel like things are falling apart in your environment. It may have something to do with a superior at work. It feels like you want to bring absolute harmony and stability into a situation, but you may be dealing with someone who hasn't seen your vision for the future for a while. I feel like this week you get everyone onto the same page with this Lover's energy. It feels like you're kind of forcing someone to either align with your vision for the future or to move on. And it feels like you are justified, with the Justice card out here twice. It feels like you're quite justified in your opinion. And again, with the scales of balance, you just want everything to be fair. You want things to be right. You want things to be good. It feels like you've watched someone from a distance struggle for a while. I mean, this could be you, but it feels like it's someone external to you. And it could be because you haven't had a superior either at work or in your home life who's been listening to you. And so now you're having to be very honest, very direct with your words. It may rattle some chains, but it doesn't, I think it's not going to matter. I feel like you have the energy for whatever this change is, this project is. And I feel like you have such a good perspective on things and a perspective for what you want to see in the future that it's going to be hard for this person to tell you no or to disagree with your opinions. And it feels like you do have everyone's best interest at heart. All you want to do is bring health, happiness, healing, fulfillment to whatever this situation is. So it's kind of an undeniable truth and undeniable honesty, Scorpio, as to what you're bringing to the table. I don't think anybody can argue with you, if that makes sense. All right, that was your reading for the week, Scorpio. Next up, we have Ophiuchus. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland for our Ophiuchus. If you are an Ophiuchus, you would have been born between November 29th and December 17th. And a lot of times you'll lean more towards a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. That's why I try to read Ophiuchus between Scorpio and Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we have for our Ophiuchus. Oh, Two of Cups. You have new love coming towards you, some kind of new partnership. Someone that you're on the same page with, someone that you work well with. This doesn't have to be in love. This can be a business partnership of some sort. Whatever it is, it looks good. It feels harmonious this week. Everybody's working together well. That's nice. Oh, but wait. We have the Ten of Swords under that. Hold on, let me get a couple more out. The Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card for me. It can indicate an on-again, off-again relationship. It also indicates betrayal often. And I have the King of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Darn it all. And the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Man, it feels like just when you thought everybody was on the same page, there's some kind of betrayal that sneaks up. Someone here, either their words catch up with them, some dishonesties come up from them. This could be in a friend group. This could be at work. This could be in a love relationship. With this Two of Cups, it's one of our soulmate cards in the deck. This is a partnership energy, right? And this King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Doesn't have to be those zodiac signs or that gender, but this is someone who hasn't been telling the truth about how they're really feeling in a situation. This person, I don't know, there's an energy of someone who may have betrayed someone here, maybe told lies about someone. I hate a high drama reading, but it does, I mean, when the cards are here, the cards are here. And it feels like they want to make amends with you. Yeah. I have the Temperance card out here, that Sagittarius energy. This may have been something that happened during Sagittarius season. Oh man, I got a real heavy heart all of a sudden. It feels like whatever this was, it was really off balance. I get the impression it was just really fucked up. Like really, like it was a real mess, whatever this was. Whoever, what... This was something that may have affected your stability for a time. If that was the case, please understand that this is about to get a lot better. If this has anything to do with your finances, if this was a situation where someone maybe didn't tell the truth about finances or something, it feels like you're about to have a windfall of money. You know, justice always prevails. It really does. Like you may have to long game the situation, but eventually the right thing happens. Eventually the right thing comes out. The truth comes out and everything is rectified eventually. It feels like whoever you are, Ophiuchus, you've mostly been focusing on your finances, on your career for a while. You may have had some friends who didn't have your best interest at heart. You may have had some folks in your life that were a little jealous of your success. And that's not being a great friend. There could have been, there's kind of a combative energy that you've been dealing with. With that Five of Wands, it was really hard for you to see this situation clearly. Let me get another deck here because it's kind of clear as mud to me, kids. Let's use this traditional Rider-Waite, actually. I got to know about this Seven of Swords, this Ten of Swords, and this Temperance on its side. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, this could have been about someone who wanted something new, something different. This could be about you wanting a new position at work or wanting to make some kind of major change. Somebody here didn't see a potential in a partnership. Somebody here thought something was going to be too much, going to be too overwhelming. I've got two 10s next to one another. I've got three 10s here. And it feels like you've had to walk away from a situation that was too much work. People didn't seem to have your back. No one was helping you in some way. I feel like this real energy of moving on, moving house. This could be in your work relationships. This can be in a family dynamic, a marriage or relationship or something. It feels like, what is this? The reason I bring up work is because of this 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. I have the Empress under that, and there's the 2 of Cups again. Whatever has happened here, Ophiuchus, you're about to be very happy, very blessed, feeling very abundant when it comes to finances. When it just comes to your own personal, emotional peace, you're about to be very much at peace in a situation. I see someone who's about to lay a lot of burdens down emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. It feels like you're about to be in a really good position here, Ophiuchus. If you own your own business, it feels like it's going to be going well this week. It feels like this is a good week for you to make major changes, to make changes that are going to affect things long term. I feel like there's just this energy of abundance and blessings coming towards you, and it's time. When it's time, it's time. You got 2 cards of Sagittarius out there. With this Wheel of Fortune, this is a timing issue. You may have had to wait. Quite honestly, Ophiuchus, a lot of you may have been kind of bogged down with other people's bullshit. Yes. A lot of people may have not had your best interest at heart for a while, and you may have known this for a while. You may have been kind of isolating yourself away from other people, just kind of nose to the grindstone, keeping yourself to yourself, because you may have deep down kind of known, and I saw that Hermit on the bottom of the deck whenever I picked it up to start shuffling. You may be extremely spiritual. You may be someone who kind of sees it all before it gets here, you know? And I feel like you may have cut a lot of people out of your life recently, Ophiuchus, because you knew that they really didn't have your best interest at heart. And if that's the case, that's okay, because you were right. You were right. I said it. You heard it here. You were right. And it feels like now is a moment where you're looking back on all of that, and you're going to be heaving a giant sigh of relief, because you all of a sudden are going to start having positive partnerships come into your life. There are going to be a lot of people who want to work with you and who want to partner with you romantically. If you own your own business, there are other people who are going to want to collaborate with you. There has been some kind of a delay in your life, possibly just cleaning up some of this karma from these past betrayals, from these past situations. And honestly, Ophiuchus, some of you had friend group relationships, romantic relationships where people didn't necessarily tell the truth about the situation. People may have skewed a situation. There's an energy of betrayal here. And it feels like it was kind of damaging, and it feels like it may have occurred last fall. And you may have felt physical repercussions of this energy on your system. You may have been really tired, really depressed, kind of low down, not sure, like this feeling of who do I trust kind of feeling. If that was the case, this is all changing. I feel like you've let some folks go from your life, and it feels like you're moving forward into a really positive space. A lot of you are going to be experiencing a return of health to your finances. We have a lot of people this week who are going to be experiencing financial abundance. This looks really good. There's a lot of blessings. I feel like you're going to be spending time with friends, like actual true friends, going out and about and enjoying your life again for the first time in a while. It feels like you did have to let go of some of these energies of betrayal from others and dishonesty from others. And I feel like you're doing it. I feel like this is the week where you lay it all down and you say, you know what, I'm so glad that those folks aren't in my life anymore. That situation isn't in my life anymore. Now I can feel more peaceful. This is going to be a return to peace for you, and it's going to be a return to positive energy for you, and also a lot of financial abundance. This is a good week for you, Ophiuchus. I can't wait to see you next week. Have a great week. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you. Next up, we have Sagittarius. I'm going to use this Mary L. Tarot for our Saggies. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? I got the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Alrighty. Nine of Wands is our wounded warrior card. This is someone who puts up a lot of boundaries, a lot of walls around themselves because, quite honestly, because they've been hurt in the past. And so they see it coming from a mile away. You may be someone who just needs to, who's kind of pushing people away right now. You may need this. You may need some time away from people, Sag. You may have, this could just be an energy of protecting yourself, protecting your space, just kind of holding up this week, being a little bit isolated with this Two of Pentacles. It feels like you may have just been doing too much for the last month or two, maybe a couple of years. I don't know what you got going on over there, Sag. But this Two of Pentacles is someone who feels like they're kind of off balance, like they're struggling to keep it all together. And with this Three of Pentacles, oh, this is the sweetest card. This is someone who just wants to pull in only the important things into their lives. They don't want anything extraneous. This is someone who's kind of shielding themselves. All of a sudden, I'm seeing images of Everybody Loves Raymond. Do you remember that old sitcom? And I think that a lot of times they just had to like lock the door and not let any family members other than just like their immediate family into the door, just to kind of keep things at bay, just to kind of keep everything even keel. It feels like you just kind of want to pull in everything that's important here for you and say to hell with everybody else. I have the Strength card on top of that. That's Leo energy. You got a lot of orange here on the table. This is a very healing color. It's really, this Strength card is someone who feels like they need to take some time to themselves. They need to just be with their family, just be with their children, just be with their partner, something like that. Maybe just kind of close off to anything extraneous. And I have the Page of Swords. This is someone who wants to send a message of clarity to someone. And I have the Sun. You got two Leo cards on here. This is someone who's going to start feeling better soon. It's possible that you may have been feeling off balance for a while because you were doing too much. Or there may have been too many people in your immediate environment asking too much of you, Sagittarius. Let me get another deck out here. Oh, golly. Oh, golly. Glad I checked. Snap. Holy free holies. Some of you, Sagittarius, like you're in trouble. No, these are really good cards, Sag. It feels like for some of you who are not currently in partnered relationships, you have a very important relationship coming towards you. And I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. If the cards weren't here, I wouldn't say it. But we have the Four of Wands out. That's a divinely guided soulmate union. I have the Ace of Cups. That's a brand new love relationship. I have the Lovers, which is a love relationship or a major choice in your love life coming up. I have the Knight of Cups, which is someone who wants to open their heart to you. I have the Two of Cups, another soulmate card. All right. So you have a lot going on here. I have the Tower card. Golly, and I've got the Fool out here, which is that brand new beginning. It's the number 0 in a deck of tarot cards. It's a brand new beginning, starting a new cycle in love. For those of you who are just starting a love relationship or who have just met someone who are single, there is a lot of romantic love coming towards you, and this may be someone that you end up marrying. This Four of Wands is that Twin Flame 1111 awakening card. It's a divinely guided soulmate energy. This person may be a Libra, or this is someone who you may have initially met during Libra season. There's a lot of sexual passion here. There's a lot of wish fulfillment here. There's that Two of Pentacles again. And there's the Nine of Wands right under that. Ooh, let me just use this deck since this one wants to start talking. This is the vice versa tarot. It's printed on both sides, so it's impossible to get it to shut up. Let's see. It just inserts itself whenever it's ready. It feels like you may have been on your own for a while, just working on yourself, working on your own life. And lo and behold, here comes this person in to shake things up. This Tower energy is scorpionic energy, but this is something that changes. This relationship comes in and it changes the course of your life for a day, a week, a month, or for forever. And whenever we have this Four of Wands, this Two of Cups, this Knight of Cups, this Lovers, Ace of Cups, all these cards, this feels like a new love relationship that is going to shock and awe you. All right, let's see. Could be dealing with a Pisces. This could be someone that you have met at work. Again, I have the Three of Pentacles here and here. It feels like for some of you, this may have been someone that you met earlier on and you kind of let it go for a while because you were dealing with other things. I get the impression, Sagittarius, that a lot of you were dealing with either work-related issues, like people at work, or you were dealing with family members, like extended family members that were just like making you a crazy person or something like that. It feels like that's an energy that's being pushed out with this Two of Pentacles out here twice. It feels like you're putting some things to rest and you're able to rebalance your life all of a sudden. This is such good news. I feel like you've waited a long time for this love to come into your life, and it feels like it's about to. You also have a lot of prosperity and a lot of health and harmony within your home life. Those of you who have children, this is going to be a good week for you and your children as far as just like getting things done and all overall good family vibes, okay? Oh my goodness. You could be pulling in a Pisces here. You could be pulling in a Libra, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Gemini, doesn't have to, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be any of those zodiac signs. You got Leo out there twice, but this is definitely a new love relationship. Anything else you want to say about that? I got the Death card out, which is Scorpionic energy, but this is the happy side of death, right? It's not the scary side. This is the happy, transformative thing. This is something that comes in and this is going to change your life, whatever this new love relationship is. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you got going on. You may be running into this person, meeting this person in your workplace, or this could be, for whatever reason, it just feels like things are gelling between you and this other person, this other energy. If you've been single for a while, it's not going to be for very much longer. And the love that's coming towards you is big love. It's very healthy, positive, transformative love. This is going to be a relationship that changes your life pretty much for forever. Yeah, pretty much for forever. Yeah. All right. That was your reading for the week, Sagittarius. I think I'm going to be a Sagittarius today. Just kidding. I'm always a Sagittarius. All right. Let's see here. What do we have next? We have Leo. What do we have for our Leos? Leo, I want to use this after tarot to start for you guys. Alrighty, our Leos. Ooh, we have a major change. You actually have the Nine of Wands, just like our Saggies did a moment ago. And this Page of Wands here, there's somebody, oh, Leo, you're so cute. I love you so much. I feel like you're having to be really honest with someone, and it may have to do with love. It may have to do with your heart. It feels like someone wants to start something new with you, but you're not entirely sure about them. I feel like you are keeping people kind of at arm's length, kind of at a distance, because you are not entirely sure what you feel, what you want to say, what you want to do. There's like this impending energy of major change coming in for you, Leo. And it could be that someone is wanting a relationship with you or something like that, and you're just not sure you're ready. You may have been through a lot in past relationships. There's just a lot of unsurety about a relationship or something here. I have this Eight of Wands. This person may be blowing up your phone this week. If you are in like a new love relationship or something, Leo, I feel like this person's going to be wanting to talk to you kind of nonstop, trying to get you to, and it doesn't have to be related to your love life, but it feels like someone who's kind of hounding you to get answers about something, kind of hounding you, pushing you to make a commitment, pushing you to make a decision or a statement about something. And I think you're exhausted. I think you're like, man, I cannot fix this situation. I cannot change this situation. And I feel like someone here is really, you got a lot of wands energy, a lot of fire energy, right? But this is someone who feels quite overwhelmed by the situation and is kind of wishing they were on their own, kind of wishing they didn't have to pick up these pieces for other people. kind of saying, man, if it was just me, I would have this all figured out. But now I have this other person who's asking me for all these things and I'm tired. And I have the King of Wands, that's Leo energy, that's you, and I've got the Chariot on there too. This I feel like this is very timeline oriented, Leo. I think a lot of you, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you may be feeling overworked, overtired, overcommitted. You may feel like people are just pulling on you from every different direction. Like I feel like somebody's just like pulling on the back of your sweater while you're trying to walk forward. But it feels like you're about to there's about to be a shift. I feel like by Thursday, you're going to have all this figured out. I'm hearing like Margaritaville on Thursday, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you get to go away for a little weekend away, or you go out with friends or something like that. There's this energy of change that's happening. And I feel like for a lot of you Leos, someone has been pressing you either for a commitment or a statement or something for a while, and it's gotten to be too much for you. It's started to kind of turn you sideways here with this King of Wands on its side. This is someone who's like, man, I don't even know what I want anymore, but I know that I don't want to have to deal with any of this. This is someone who is saying, you know, if it was just me on my own, I wouldn't be having to deal with this drama. Hello. And it feels like, you're kind of, it feels like you're kind of sinking, Leo. Oh, good stuff. Hold on. It feels like you've been kind of sinking for a while and no one's been paying attention. It feels like everyone's been focusing on their own drama, their own problems. Meanwhile, here you are way out here in the background saying, can anybody tell that I need some help? Can anybody see that I could use some assistance in this situation? And Leo, I feel like they're not. I feel like it's other people's drama and I don't feel like they're ever going to see what you need. And I think that's frustrating. You may be dealing with children. This may be people that you work with. You may be a superior at work and you may be always having to pick up slack for other people. I feel like we have a real delineation here between the beginning of the week and the end of the week. All right, Leo, I feel like things are about to improve for you, where all of a sudden we have a shift, we have a change with this Chariot energy that comes in here. I feel like you are the one who says, you know what, I'm going away from the weekend, I'm going to turn my phone off. Yeah. And I feel like you have a brand new beginning that's starting here for you. And when I say you're going to go away for the weekend and turn your phone off, it might be that you're saying, you know what, I'm completely done with this situation for forever. Also, there's an energy of moving on from something. There's an energy of immaturity that you don't want to deal with anymore. Let me use this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify a little further. I think you're just sick of always having to be the voice of reason. I think you're getting tired of always having to be the nurturer, the person who kind of mommies people, daddies people, that kind of thing. I have the King of Cups out here. This is someone who honestly... Oh, this is another person outside of you, Leo. If you are in a partnered relationship, this person wants to sweep you off your feet and take you away for the weekend. This person wants to have a good time with you. They want to do fun things with you. They want to get out there with you. They are someone who has kind of watched you from a distance, all the things that you're going through. They want to help make it better. If you're not in a partnered relationship, you may have someone coming towards you this weekend who may want to get to know you better. But I'll be honest with you, this King of Cups, she, it's not about gender, right? But it's the king, right? But this is somebody who's not real great about sharing their feelings about people. This person may have been watching you from a distance for a little while. If this is the case, this is going to be a really good person for you to align with this Ace of Pentacles. It's my favorite card to get in any reading because it indicates a brand new start that you can invest in, something that this person wants to give you some peace, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of quietude. Some of you may be going somewhere quiet out in the country this weekend, just to kind of get away from this situation, Leo. And I have the Temperance card. There's a rebalancing here for you. I don't even want to clarify for what happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It feels like things really drastically improve towards the end of this week, Leo. It feels like you have a new beginning. There's like a new, like I said, rebalancing of yourself, of your life, of your energy. It could have something to do with this King of Cups coming in and kind of, while no one can really take away your problems or your burdens, this person, it feels like they're a gentle, kind ear and voice for you to interact with. Someone, there's a softness to this person. And I feel like you've been doing everything on your own for a long time, and you've been really quite tired of dealing with other people's problems. These are like situations that are extraneous to you. They're external to you. This is not your circus, not your monkeys. And I think it's started to wear you down slowly over time, Leo, where you are ready to move on and do something for yourself, just for yourself. There's a partnership. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. There's a partnership that's coming in towards you with this Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. Both of these are soulmate dynamics. The Two of Cups speaks to a partnership that's very healthy and well supported. And this Six of Cups is past life love, someone that you've either grown up with or someone you would intend to grow old with. Whoever this King of Cups energy is that's coming towards you, Leo, it feels like this is the moment, this is the time where it's going to be a real good weekend for the two of you. If you are in a partnered relationship or you're meeting someone new this weekend, it's just what the doctor ordered. This is what's going to help you rebalance yourself. And I don't even think you see this coming. You see, you've been dealing with other people's issues for so long here, Leo, and in the background, you have this sneaking up on you. This same Ace of Cups is sneaking up on you that this King of Cups is holding, right? Alrighty, you're adorable, you're beautiful, you're cute for sure, because you're Leo. Yeah. You're so good looking. It's so true. All right. I will catch up with you guys soon. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you, Leo. Looks good. Next up, we have Aries. What do we want to use for our Aries? We're going to use this Tarot of Wonderland for our Aries. Whoop. All right, Aries, we have some fast-moving direct communication coming in for you. Could be related to work or to business for you. You're in a very singular energy this week, Aries, where you're doing a lot on your own. It feels like you have a healthy amount of responsibility this week, but it feels like things are moving and grooving the way you need them to. Finances are good. Business is good, work is good. Two of Wands, nicely done. It feels like some of you who are single, maybe pulling in some kind of a partnership for yourself. With this Nine of Pentacles, that's the minor arcana of the Empress. This is someone who is in business for themselves or someone who's very single. This is someone who is kind of lacking in codependencies, codependent behavior. This is someone who doesn't have a partner of their own, typically Aries, or someone who is just doing a lot on their own. Someone who's very independent. Very good. It's a good place to be. You are well known for whatever it is you do, and you do it so well. Yes. But this, I'm going to clarify in a minute, but let me get a couple more out with this deck, because this Two of Wands is a really lusty card. It's a card of partnership. So for a lot of you, you've just recently ended a relationship. You've been focusing on your own stability. You've been waiting for the right time to start anything new. For a lot of you, you felt like it wasn't time for you to start a new relationship. Those of you who are single or in a single energy, for a long time, you were waiting on the right person to come along. Golly, geez. I'm going to turn that upside down and put it down. It feels like you've had to wait for something else to end so that you can be in this state of independence. I don't know if this relates to your love life or to your career, but it feels like all of a sudden you're being looked at. A lot of people are noticing how well you're doing. This puts you in a very healthy place for repartnering, for inviting new people into your life, whether it's romantically or whether it's in your career. It feels like you've waited a long time for this point. For a while, you didn't feel like you had a lot to offer to another person. you know, could have been a lack of self-confidence, could have been just a place that you were dealing with. I have this devil energy here. You may have had to clear some addictions or some toxicities out of your life. You may have had to clear other people out of your life to make room for new people or new experiences. For a while, you weren't sure that you were ever going to get things back together, Aries. My goodness. I think you were pretty hard on yourself for a while, but I feel like things are improving. All of a sudden, you're going to have this energy that comes out of wanting to talk to people again. You may have been self-isolating for a while, and you may have been, for those of you who are single, you may have been procrastinating dating or getting out there because there were some insecurity issues that you had to deal with here, or you had to clean up past relationships, past situations. And you may have just been in a place where you wanted to take some time between relationships, really focus on your own healing. There's this energy of waiting. There's this energy of cleaning up addictions, toxicities, relationships, that sort of thing. There's been a major transformation because of some kind of an ending here, and it was a big ending. But now it feels like you want to reach out to others. You want to start spending time with other people. This is good. A lot of you are going to have a windfall of money, which we've had for a lot of our signs tonight. I just think this is going to be a good week for us financially, just in general. It feels like you've done a lot of hard work to get yourself to this position, Aries, and it feels like things are starting to move forward in the way that you need them to. You may have been kind of disconnected from friends and loved ones for a while, not talking to people, kind of procrastinating sending those text messages, those emails. It feels like this is going to be a week there. Is that really? There's the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Nicely done. Twice out for that. So yes, finances are going to look really good this week, Aries. It feels like you may have been kind of procrastinating, like returning messages, things like that, because you just didn't have the energy for it. There was like a sluggishness to you before. Now it feels like that's changing. There's this real strong, healthy sense of independence, and also a strong physical energy coming in for you. You're not as tired as you used to be. This is good. I have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, good. Things are starting to come back together for you. There's about to be an upswing in positive energy, positive karma for you. This Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy, but this is just like a return of good karma, and like I said, good energy into your life here, Aries. So it feels like a good week for your finances. It feels like this is a week where you're rebalancing yourself, and this is the week where I think a lot of you decide you're ready to open up yourself, your heart, to other people again for the first time in a while. There's this energy of kind of blocked communication, not talking to people, not leaving the house. Maybe you've been ill. Maybe maybe the holidays hit you hard and you closed your door and locked it for the entire month of January and February. I'm not sure. But it feels like someone is ready to kind of get out there and start talking to people again. And I have this Judgment card. Oh boy. You are someone who has really worked hard on yourself, Aries. I have this Judgment card right on top of this Devil energy, and those are difficult energies to navigate, quite honestly. This Judgment card can be, well, it's judgment for one thing, but it can be, it's a real honesty within yourself, where you've had to be very honest with yourself about who you are and who you've allowed to be a part of your life. You've had to be very honest with yourself about any substances or addictions that you have allowed to take up residence in your life or in your body. This is a time you've been through recently, a time where you had to just get very honest with yourself, and a lot of you did a lot of soul searching. I mean, this is dark night of the soul energy here. I don't have the moon out there, but if I did, I would say somebody's really been through it here, Aries, and that person would probably be you. But it feels like it really tested your faith in yourself, and it really, a lot of your insecurities came to the surface. Probably, I'm going to say the last 3 to 6 months were not that easy for you. This Devil energy, that's Capricorn energy. This is someone who had to look really closely at how they were spending their time and who they were spending their time with. And I think you did it. I think you did that hard work. So we have someone who's having a lot of clarity come into them this week. And there's the 8 of Wands again. Very good. Very good, very good. I've got the Queen of Swords on here. This is someone who's very honest with their words, what they want to say. With this Eight of Wands, you're ready to start talking to people again, and that's good because other people are going to want to start, they're going to start blowing up your phone, Aries. Everybody wants to spend their time with you. Everybody wants to be around you this week, and I feel like you're going to have a lot of energy for this interaction, which I don't think you did before. I feel like there's been a rebalancing of your life just recently within the last 6 weeks that you're still kind of picking up the pieces from. There's a windfall of money that comes towards you and you earned it. It's kind of like karmically owed to you in some way. I feel like a lot of you are going to be experiencing a lot of really healthy, positive karma that is also due to you. It's owed to you in some way. You've made a lot of changes in your life, Aries, and it feels like you're just now getting ready, those of you who are single, to pull in a partnership. And I'm not seeing a specific person coming in here yet, but I feel like maybe next week we'll start seeing that. You haven't even been open to the idea of partnership. A lot of you were dealing with a lot of insecurities possibly that have been brought up either by addictions or past toxic relationships where you weren't really sure you had a lot to offer to another person. That perspective has changed. All of a sudden you're seeing what you're capable of, and you've grown a lot, Aries. And so now that you're seeing what you're capable of, now that you're seeing how wonderful you are, now that you are allowing other people to talk to you again, to come into your energy, to come into your space again, you're going to find out just how much, first of all, your friends have missed you, your loved ones have missed you, but also how many people want to spend time with you. You're doing well, so you're ready to open yourself up again, and it's because you've done a lot of hard work on yourself. So we'll see next week if you're pulling in some kind of a partner. More specifically, it feels like this week you're just kind of preparing yourself for that. All right, thank you, Aries, for letting me read your cards. Next up, we have Aquarius, first of our air signs. Aquarius, I am going to use this traditional Rider-Waite deck for you guys. Oh, Aquarius, you've got some real healthy partnership. Oh my goodness. You have a major soulmate relationship coming towards you, and it looks so darn good. Wow. Man, it really doesn't get any better than this. Holy smokes. Jiminy Crickets. This is the best. These are the best cards I've ever seen. All right, so I got the Two of Cups, especially, for love, these are the best cards you could get. All right, nicely done, Aquarius. You have soulmate energy, soulmate energy, soulmate energy coming towards you. It's a new, kind of new beginning stages of love for someone here. And it's something that you can really invest in, something that is honest, something that is true. I have the Star card out. That's you, Aquarius. This is you feeling really, really good about things. I have the Empress energy here, so I don't know if this is you or someone that you're pulling into your environment. But the Empress is someone who's very nurturing, someone who's very beautiful. You pretty much all that in a bag of chips, right? If that's you. And if that's not you and that's someone you're pulling into your environment, well, they're pretty much all that in a bag of chips. So this person is going to be wonderful, a wonderful addition to your life. I have the Fool card. This is a brand new beginning for someone, something that you want to invest in, something you want to take your time with. With this Lover's energy, again, one of our soulmate cards, this is a major choice coming to you in love. This is someone who's going to want to be all in with you. Ha ha. And here it is. Here's the thing, Aquarius, you're not sure you can trust it because you've been through some pretty unpleasant situations in the past. And while you feel like you're doing very well, you're very leery of other people. You don't want to be hoodwinked. You don't want, I don't know, you don't want the wool pulled over your eyes. There's someone who may be a little bit overwhelmed by this new relationship that's coming towards you because you're not entirely sure you can trust it. All right, but let me just tell you, these are really, really great cards, okay? So I feel like all of this darkness here, this devil, this Seven of Cups energy is something that you're just not sure of, but you should know there is going to be a lot of sexual passion to this new relationship. Could be dealing with a Leo. But there's a lot of healing that happens with this relationship for you, Aquarius. This is beautiful stuff. I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot to clarify. Who is this? Two of Cups, Six of Cups coming towards you guys. Oh my gosh, I just split it over here to the Two of Cups. Nicely done. And I've got the Six of Swords right here. Also, some of you may have just physically relocated, or this person may have physically relocated to be closer to you in some way. This Two of Cups out here twice is, again, a very healthy partnership that comes towards you. Some of you, if you haven't met this person yet, you may meet them at night when you're out and about with people. It's going to be kind of one of those that sounds so hokey, but it's like when your eyes meet, you know instantly that this is a person that you're meant to be with here. Hold on one second. What is this? Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I've got Virgo out here too. It's possible you may be pulling in an earth sign. But this is going to be someone that you can share a home with. If you have children, this person will be good with your children, vice versa. This will be a relationship that either hasn't started yet, you haven't met this person yet, or it's in the very early stages. This person may have just physically relocated, or you may have. Nice. If you meet this person this week, this person is going to send you a message that kind of clarifies how they feel about you. This person is going to be very honest. I feel like the biggest concern that you have had in past relationships, Aquarius, is your inability to give all of yourself to another person, your inability to open up entirely. And it could be because you've just experienced a lot of heartache in the past. It could be, it may have been a challenge for you to share a home with another person, or to open your home to another person, to really open up like who you truly were deep down. Maybe you were afraid other people wouldn't accept you for some reason. You may have been there's a lot of healing that comes in for you surrounding any kind of control issues, Aquarius. Now, when there's the Six of Cups again. And I've got the Three of Wands there, which is this energy of everything you could have ever wanted, everything you've been asking for, everything you've been praying for, it's about to be on your doorstep. And here's the deal. You may not have ever believed it. And when this person comes towards you, it may just kind of throw you into a tailspin of, can I trust this person? Is this going to be the same shit, different day kind of thing that I've always experienced in relationships? But with this Six of Cups out here twice, this is very much meant to be kind of energy. Let's be real. The Six of Cups is, again, that past life energy. What did I say? When you see this person and your eyes meet for the first time, it's going to be kind of on. This is a lot of soulmate energy here. Your biggest issue is really just going to be getting over any lack of trust you have in your own ability to trust yourself. Yeah. Trust yourself in this situation. Don't worry about what anybody else says. In fact, if I were you, I wouldn't tell anyone that you've met this new person, because it feels like you may have in the past been either very susceptible as to what other people thought about your relationships, or you may have just had a lot of people that really felt like they needed to give you their opinion about your relationships, and I feel like you don't want that for the future, and so maybe just keep it under wraps for yourself for a while. This person's going to be very honest with you about how they feel. They're going to want to work with you, and this is going to kind of throw you into a little bit of a tailspin here, because all of a sudden you have this major choice in love, and it's kind of an all-in, all-out kind of situation that you weren't expecting. But I think it looks so good. It looks so healthy. It looks so positive. Aquarius, this is such good vibes. This Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. I think you're about to be really fulfilled. I think you're about to be very energized by whoever, whatever this situation is. A lot of positivity here and a whole lot of love, a lot of sexual passion here. It's just whether or not you choose to trust it within yourself. All right, that was your reading for the week, Aquarius. Thank you for letting me read for you. Next up, we have Libra. Libra, I'm going to use this Chocoli deck for you guys. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All Alrighty, Libra. It feels like you are dealing with someone who hasn't been telling you the truth about a situation. There's been some kind of manipulation, but I think you've seen through it. I have you here with this Queen of Swords, or excuse me, King of Swords in the upright position. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. I feel like you see through things. You're someone who's very honest. You're very direct. You're very clear-sighted. It's really hard to hoodwink you. It's really hard to pull anything over on you. I think that you are just pretty wise. This person may have tried to deceive a lot of people around you, but I don't think it worked. There could have been someone who was a little bit slanderous, or someone who was trying to throw someone else under the bus. And quite honestly, Libra, I really don't think this has much to do with you. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This may have been... this may have been somehow related to your love life in some way, where you may have had someone try to interfere with a love relationship of yours, or this could be at work or within a friend dynamic. I'm not sure what. But it feels like you are... obviously it's coming out here in the cards, but I don't see you being directly affected by whatever this is. It could just be having to deal with this. So it may just be kind of a pain in your ass this week, Libra, but ultimately it's not even about you. This could have been about someone else trying to manipulate a situation. If that was the case, it's kind of all come out, or it's about to all come out. It's like the truth is coming out this week about it. And this is possibly going to affect a lot of other people around you, but for the most part, it feels like you're doing well. You may be a superior at work and be having to deal with maybe some employee drama or something like that. With this Empress energy here, Libra, it just feels like you are trying to take care of everybody. You're trying to look at things from as closely as you can. It feels like you're trying to identify the source of the problem, and you're trying to fix it, and you're trying to make sure everybody is okay. This Five of Swords can be the energy of gossip or slander, like that kind of throwing somebody under the bus kind of behavior. It's someone who's pretty brutal with their words, maybe someone who is trying to attack someone else with their words. Well, that's no good. And I have the Fool card here. It doesn't get you down for very long, Libra. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. You know that? It's people who are needing a lot of attention, and people who are kind of trying to start instigating drama because either they're bored, they're discontent, or they don't know what's coming. This could be insecurity within a workplace. With this Fool card, it feels like you're able to shift this dynamic throughout the course of the week to kind of heal things, to make things better. Yeah, you may have to be standing up for someone else, or what it is that you want to see happen in this situation. This Seven of Pentacles, you may have to reprimand someone for their behavior. Someone may get written up here. Someone may have to go talk to HR. But it feels like things start to work themselves out by the end of this week. And it feels like you are off to a new beginning here, Libra. Let me get another deck and we'll clarify. Clear as mud to me. Let's use this traditional deck. Yeah, there's an energy of betrayal here, but there's also this energy of karma that comes in. It feels like someone, if they're not out to get you, they're out to get someone in your immediate environment, and you are definitely having to deal with the situation in some way. It's someone who's attention seeking and needy and attention seeking. But it feels like as long as you've conducted yourself in the best way possible here, Libra, you're not going to be having to deal with it. It feels like things are smooth sailing for you. It's just kind of a little blip in your life, it feels like, but it seems like it's enough to talk about here. It may take your attention from Monday to Thursday this week, Libra, but it feels like on towards the weekend, things get better, things improve as of like Thursday afternoon, evening for you. You may have to address a lot of people via email. You may have to, like I said, take a little visit down to HR or something like that. But it feels like you really do have everyone's best interest at heart. You're not part of the drama, right? You're not part of the drama, right? All right. Yeah, I have the Temperance and the Ace of Wands. I got the Ace of Wands here and the Ace of Wands here. Whatever this is, it does start something. It does cause drama. It does cause chaos for a little while. It caused things to be thrown off balance, and maybe that's where you come in. Maybe you're HR. I don't know. But there's kind of this energy of needing to rebalance things, and I feel like you may be the person who has to do it. It feels like you're having to deal with other people's drama, even though it's outside of you. Whatever this is that you have to deal with, it actually brings some kind of new opportunity in for you. It's possible that dealing with whatever this discordant situation is, it kind of elevates you. It may give you a new opportunity at work. It's possible that you may be promoted or elevated in some way. There's a lot of good positive karma coming in here for you in a rebalancing. Yeah, I've got the Emperor and I've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're kind of known for someone who takes care of everyone, someone who's very nurturing, kind of like that same Empress energy with this Queen of Pentacles. And with this Emperor, either someone in a position of authority sees all the good that you're doing, or you are in fact elevated to a position of authority this week, Libra. Whatever happens here, it gives you some kind of a new opportunity. It's kind of like you take somebody else's bad behavior and make lemonade out of it, if that makes any sense. And it feels like a really healthy situation for you to be in, even despite how stressful it is early on in the week. It's like it turns out well for everyone involved, for you anyway, towards the end of this week, and it brings some peace and clarity for everyone else involved, that you kind of clean this situation up, although it is kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. All right, Libra, that was your reading for the week. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. You're going to be very happy by this weekend. Saturday is going to be a good day for you. All right, thanks for letting me read for you, Libra. Next up, we have Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. Yeah, the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Oh, you got some good vibes. Here, let me pull some here. You've got the King of Swords. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy there. I feel like you are, oh boy, Gemini. Some of you are in a partnered relationship, like a marriage. And it feels like you're kind of stagnant here, and it feels like you want to make some changes, but you're struggling to get these changes taken care of. It feels like you have the very best interest, the very best heart you could in this relationship. There's someone here who feels like a divinely guided soulmate partner for you with this Four of Wands. That's that twin flame 1111 card, but it's also a card of marriage and stability. And Gemini, it feels like you have done everything that you can to make this situation better, but it's not improving. And despite all of this love, despite all of the stability you're trying to bring to the table, you're struggling to make this relationship work. You're struggling with this commitment, whatever it is. And this doesn't have to be a marriage. This could be a contract, a work contract or something like that. But it does kind of feel like a marriage. I'm not going to... No lie. With this Six of Wands, this is somebody who just wants everything to get better. You just want things to improve. You just want things to be good. What is the problem? Gemini, for whatever reason, you kind of have this nagging feeling, and you've had it for a while. It's kind of this red flag, kind of gut instinct feeling that whoever you're in a partnered relationship may not have been being super honest with you, entirely honest with you about something important. Could have to do with finances. It could have to do with household projects as well. This person may have a tendency to get emotionally overwhelmed in situations. I've got the Empress on the bottom of the deck. That's divine feminine energy. I feel like, Gemini, whoever you are tired of waiting on this person to make the changes that they need. This person may be... I'm not getting over drinking, but the Seven of Cups can be someone that can be over drug use, over marijuana. It can be, there's like an energy of smokiness to it. There's someone who is tired of waiting to see the changes that they want to see here, Gemini, and it really feels like you. It feels like you're having to be very honest with your words this week, Gemini, about what you expect from this partnership, what you need from this partnership, and what you hope this partnership could be. Whatever it is, this Hierophant is Taurus energy. This High Priestess is Pisces. I've got the Empress out here, that's Virgo. It feels like you are trying to take care of everyone. You may be trying to take care of an entire family on your own. This person may be kind of self-absorbed. The other person on the other side of this may be somewhat self-absorbed, and it may be very difficult to get them to see outside of themselves. And it feels like you've asked this person to make certain changes for a long time, and they haven't been able to accommodate that for you, Gemini. And it's getting frustrating for you. And while you don't want to give up on this, it's getting difficult for you to trust that this is ever going to get any better. Okay. Let's see how we can make this better. Yeah, you really just want everybody to be on the same page. You want everybody to be a team player. You want to be focused on the same goals. This person may be overly focused on themselves. And this person may be someone who gets a little mopey, gets a little depressed, and gets very kind of self-isolating at times. And you may be left taking care of the kids, taking care of the household chores, taking care of finances and things, simply because this person is somewhat self-absorbed, is what it looks like. This person may lose themselves in drugs or alcohol. It feels like you've waited on this person to change for a long time, and while you have the very best of intentions, you're just not seeing what you need to see. You want to, oh golly, yep, there it is. Son of a gun. Well, I've got the Fool out twice. Yeah, Gemini. It feels like you are ready for something different, ready for something new. I'm getting with the Devil, the Fool, and this Eight of Cups, there's somebody who says, you know what? I know there is a better situation. I know there's a better solution. And this is somebody who stops giving everything to this connection because they're not getting anything out of it. You're seeing that this person's toxicity just won't quit. It's just not going to end. That's how it is. You may be dealing with someone who truly has some addiction issues. And while you may have been supportive and tried to help them as much as you can, there's this understanding that the help is going to have to come from inside themselves. And there's really very little you can actually do to help this situation. If that's the case, it feels like you're ready to start something new. You're ready to move on. This Eight of Cups is somebody who is ready to walk away from something that isn't working for them any longer. Wow. Okay. And I think I'm hearing a lot of you saying, I can't believe I would ever say this. I can't believe I would ever feel this way. It feels like you're ready for some kind of a new partnership. I think that you're starting to look at other people's relationships, other people's partnerships, and you're starting to see like, well, how come mine is so... How come mine looks like this? Why did I make this choice? How can I make this better? And I've tried everything to make it better and it's not getting better. There's a lot of you who this week are going to be feeling like giving up on this connection that you have in place and moving on towards something else. I don't think that you have something else yet, but I think there's like this forward focused attention on what the future could look like if it was different. And I really feel like you've played this game with yourself for a long time, Gemini. I think you've been making the same mental lists in your head for 7 months or 7 years, something like that. With this Five of Wands, this is that... it's for me, it's like analysis paralysis. Like you've been trying to make a decision about what you wanted to do for a really long time. I think that your closest friends and family members know what you've been dealing with for a long time. No one will judge you for letting go of this situation. I think you know that. I think that you really and truly have a lot of love for the person that you're with. I think you have a lot of commitment. I think that you're someone who does not give up, Gemini. And so I think you've tried and you've tried and you've tried. But I think it's caught up with you. I think it's just the simple lack of change that's really pushing you over the edge. And I think that you may this week be once again writing those pros and cons lists of, if I stay, here are the pros. If I go, here are the pros, and here are the cons of each side. we go. Yeah, this person, so I have the Three of Cups in the reverse, and there's definitely, and this is what I was seeing with this Ace of Swords, where I was seeing that you've had this gut instinct for a while that this person was either not telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, or you had just had this gut feeling of some honesty that needs to be spoken. This person may have been involved in third-party situations or affair situations, or this person may just have a lot of addiction issues. There's something that keeps you and this person apart. There's like something in between the two of you, and it's affected your stability. It's affected your financial stability as well. It's affected your home life. If you have a family with this person, you're always kind of in a state of chaos because of this person's behavior, and it feels like it's not changed for a really long time. And I think that at this point, Gemini, you're saying to yourself, well, if it hasn't, there's the King of Swords out there again, and there's the Ace of Swords out there again. And I feel like this is somebody who's saying, you know what, I really can't take it anymore. I can't keep picking up the pieces here on my own and dealing with all of this emotional drama and stress here on my own. I think this is the week, Gemini, that you get very honest with yourself about what you want to see for your future. You may get very honest with this other person, and you may demand honesty from this person. You've showed up for yourself twice here in the upright as the King of Swords, and you've got the Ace of Swords out twice here. Again, this is someone who really, really wants to be honest about what they want for their future. You've got the Fool card out there twice. The Fool card is all about taking that leap. It's all about starting new things. It's all about jumping down the rabbit hole. I think you've thought about what your future would look like apart from this person for a long time. I think you're still thinking about it. I don't think you're quite ready to pull the plug, but I think you're ready for a major conversation this week, Gemini. And I think you're kind of bracing yourself for what you're going to hear, what you're going to say in this situation. So I will catch up with you next week, and we will find out how this goes. Thank you for letting me read your cards for you, Gemini. Next up, we have Capricorn, first of our earth signs. Capricorn, I'm going to stick with this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys too, but let me give it a quick shuffle. Alrighty, what do we have for our Capricorns? We got the Chariot in the reverse. What? And I got the Lovers. Okay, let me get a couple more, because I feel like you're struggling to move forward. Hold on. So I have this Lovers card out, and the Lovers card is definitely a card of a new love relationship coming towards you, okay, Capricorn? But it doesn't always have to be about a love relationship. It can also be related to a major choice that you have to make in your life, kind of an all-in, all-out sort of choice. And with this Chariot in the reverse, that's Cancerian energy. This is someone who's having a hard time moving forward, having a hard time getting things going in the direction that they want them to go in. There's some kind of with the Seven of Wands, this is kind of someone who feels like they are unprepared, or they're having to stand up for themselves, or they're having to kind of stake a claim on something. I've got the Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups and the Star card and the Hermit card. Quite honestly, Capricorn, this Nine of Cups is the minor arcana of the Star card for me, and it's all about blessings. And I feel like the biggest issue you have that you're dealing with this week is trusting in your ability to move forward. It's trusting in yourself, trusting in your choices, trusting in this higher power. If you have a new love relationship that's coming towards you, what's keeping it from moving forward even further is your, and I'm not trying to blame you, obviously, but there's this energy of someone who's not trusting it entirely, maybe worried about what other people are going to say about it. You could also have been arguing with this person if you are in a committed relationship already. This feels like something new, though. This feels like something that's just come up for you. There's this energy of needing to trust yourself, and there's this fear of exposure. It's possible, Capricorn, that you may not be, here it is, you may not be letting this person in to get to know you fully because you may not trust that they're going to love who you really are deep down inside. What are you talking about? You are very blessed here. You're very abundant, very beautiful, very unique, very, very, very talented. It's right here. That's how I know. And that's true. This other person probably sees you as that. But it feels like you're kind of, let me just, because I'm not entirely sure what's happening here, but I have someone who's kind of, there's some pushback here, and there's kind of some sluggishness. I feel like this is going to improve. If you are in a relationship that you've just started, I think that there's this fear that this person's going to come in, change everything in your life. Or there's this fear of exposure. Like maybe, here's the thing. Everybody's got secrets, right? Yeah, everybody does. Everybody has things about themselves that they wish no one ever knew about. Things that we hide. I don't know, all sorts of things, from little things to really important big things. So don't think you're alone in that, but there's this energy of someone who's a little concerned about someone getting to know the real them. You see, with this Hermit energy, you may have lived alone for a long time. You may have been on your own for a long time. And there's this kind of, I hope nobody sees these deep, dark parts of myself. I hope nobody sees, I don't know, maybe you got a real messy closet or something like that, Capricorn. Or maybe you've been through a lot in past relationships. And a lot of you, this wasn't your fault. A lot of you blame yourself for past relationship. I get very emotional here all of a sudden. A lot of you blame yourself for some toxic relationships you've been in the past. And a lot of you are fearful that other people are going to judge you for being in toxic relationships. And that may be what causes you to hold this person at arm's length. This may be what's kind of keeping this relationship from moving forward. You should know, Capricorn, if you are in a new love relationship or you're about to be in a new love relationship, this person is going to see you for the unique attractiveness that you bring. There's an energy of unique talents and blessings that you bring in with you. Trust that this person will love you because you are lovable. With this Tower energy, there's also this fear that this person may come in and try to control you in the same ways that other past relationships have as well. I don't know exactly what you had going on in the past, but it was enough to make you pretty nervous to allow anybody to come in again. This new person that's coming into your life, and I don't know if you've met them yet or if they're on their way into you. This person may want to move faster than you're expecting, and that may be throwing you off balance a little bit too here, Capricorn. This 10 of Pentacles is someone who may want to come in and help you financially. They may want to purchase a home with you, and you may be saying, wait, this is too soon. I'm not ready for that. You may have children. You may take care of parents or something like that, family in some way. And it feels like this may be someone who is so excited to get to know you, so excited to start a new life with you, but you are unsure as to whether or not you can support that. It feels like you have a lot of potential good blessings with this person, a lot of potential happy times with this person, but you're really not allowing them to get too close to you. I have the Temperance card here. This is a card of Sagittarius, but it's about balance. It feels to me, it really feels like, Capricorn, that you may have met a wonderful person who thinks wonderful things about you, but you may have met them at a time that is difficult for you to bring it together, to get it together. It feels like you're still kind of it feels like you're still rebalancing yourself and tempering yourself, if you will. And it feels like you've been through an awful lot financially and in past relationships. And while this is kind of the person you've been waiting on to come towards you, to kind of free you up and to kind of bring love back into your life, it does feel like you are still keeping them at arm's length. And that's okay. That's okay. If you've been through a lot, it's okay for you to wait until you're in the right position. Don't let this person push you into anything that you're not ready to deal with. And you won't, because you're smart. You don't need me to tell you what to do, obviously. But it feels like a lot of you would prefer to just focus on work, would prefer to focus on some of these gifts and unique talents that you bring to the table. This other person's not going to give up, though. This other person is going to keep after you. And I think you know that. And I think that you are, here's the thing that you need to understand about yourself, Capricorn, is that you have been through a lot. You've been through a lot of things with a lot of people in your life. You may have been dealing with challenges from a very early age. I mean, from like when you were a child. You may have dealt with a lot of toxic relationships from a very young age, either within your family or in love relationships, like even like back into like high school relationships. You may have dealt with abusive partners or challenging situations. And so it's okay for you to take your time with this situation. But let me just tell you, you are in a position now where you have learned so much, Capricorn, that it's okay for you to start trusting your gut in these situations. With this High Priestess, this is someone who's really good at identifying red flags and potential partners that are coming towards you. And so while this Knight of Cups just looks so good, he's so cute, right? And really, really wants to give a lot to you, Capricorn. I think that you are smart enough to see through anything. And I think that you're right. And I think that you will take things slowly. I think that you will give yourself a chance to kind of, you know, see things for what they are. And I don't think you're going to be kind of loved bombed by anybody. I don't think you're going to have the wool pulled over your eyes. I don't think that you're going to be hurt in this situation. I don't think you'll allow it, but I think you're getting really good at trusting your own gut. Trusting your gut, trusting your own intuition. And that's really, that's a lot. That's a lot of good things to be said here. This other person definitely wants to come in pretty hot though. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you, Capricorn. Next up, we have Virgo. Virgo, let's use this Artist's Inner Vision Tarot for you guys. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we have out there for our Virgos today. Oh, good. You guys have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck too. This is going to be a really great week for most of the zodiac signs that I've seen financially. I don't know what we have going on out there in our financial world, but it just feels like there's a lot of stability. Like possibly it is tax return season for sure. But so there's like windfalls of money coming towards you. There's like an energy of maybe buying a new home or just stability coming in general. Could be a promotion at work in some way here, Virgo. It feels like something that you've earned or something that you've worked for. Money's been tight for a while, possibly. And I've got the Two of Swords. You may have been placed in a position where you weren't sure if things were going to get better. You may have been placed in a position where you had to make a difficult decision about what you wanted to do financially, where you wanted to go, where your life was going to be headed here. There was something to do with money, and there was something to do with trusting that it was all going to work out. It's going to work out. Things are improving dramatically and quickly. I have the Two of Pentacles that flew out way over here. That's a rebalancing, and it's because you have really put in a lot of positive energy into your life, Virgo, over the last, I'm going to say 3 months. It's 3 to 6 months. You've been really hitting it hard. You've been trying your best. You've been trying to get on top of things. You've been trying to do better in every area of your life. You have really been working hard. Some of you are getting up and going for jogs before the kids get up or before you head out to work. Some of you are starting new physical fitness routines, yes, and you've been committed. You've been committed to positive, healthy changes in your lives, and it's starting to show. It's starting to show. If you've been really managing your finances well, it's starting to show. You're getting kind of a return on your investments. If you've been doing your squats, all of a sudden, things start to look good. Things are perkier than they were before. Nicely done. You get the Two of Wands. Well, I'm glad you've been doing your squats, because all of a sudden, if you are single, it looks like you're ready to invite partnership into your life. And it doesn't matter if you've been doing your squats or not. This is really just an energy of you being ready to open yourself up to another person. This is somebody who feels like they have something to offer to another person, and you're magnetizing and attracting the same thing to you. You got two twos on top of each other. No, you got three. You got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Twos are symbols of partnership. When you start putting things in pairs around your house accidentally, or if you start seeing pairs of things out and about when you're driving to work, that's a symbol of partnership coming towards you. Nicely done. You have the Fool card out here. You are ready for something new, and I feel like you're attracting it towards you. Let me get another deck. Yes, yes, yes. Let's use this after tarot. Who and what is coming towards you? You got the Queen of Swords. That could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. And it also feels like you're ready. When you're ready, you're ready. You may have a lot of people reaching out to you. If you are single and you are on some kind of online dating app or website, brace yourself. There's going to be a lot of people who want to talk to you. It feels like you're just all of a sudden ready to open up communication. You may go shopping this week, Virgo. Hold on. You are recovering from there was a lack of trust in past relationships. It feels like you, in a past I feel like a lot of you are just recovering from a bad breakup. Yeah. And I feel like when I say just recovering, I mean this ending of something happened. I mean, it could have been up to 3 years ago, but whatever it was you caught someone in a lie. There was some deception that was caught here. It caused you to really withdraw within yourself and to not open yourself up to people for a while. It says, in God we trust, all others pay cash. At this point, that's your feeling. At this point, I think it took you a long time to recover from whatever that deceptive energy was. And I feel like you have, and I feel like now you're ready to open yourself up. Yep, now we have healthier options coming towards you. We have the ability to move on from whatever this was. Some of you may, some of you may have had to stay with this person who did not treat you well, for a long time because of financial reasons. Some of you are just now being able to move, like physically move out of a home that you shared with that person. There was definitely an energy of betrayal here. This is the minor arcana of the Death card for me, this 10 of Swords. It's an energy of an ending, a three-dimensional ending, and it feels like now you can physically move on to this new beginning, and it feels like you're ready to open yourself up to someone new. And you're very single. And I've got the 10 of Pentacles out again. I love this for you. This is such good vibes. We've got the King of Wands. Oh, it's so good. So good, so good. All right. So a lot of you may have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius coming towards you. This King of Wands would be someone who's very good looking, someone who is really good at going after what it is that they want. This is someone who, if they meet you and they want to go out with you, they're going to be very direct. They're just going to, as they don't like to take no for an answer. This is somebody when they see what they want, they go after it. They just are very brave energy. You're very single. You're very independent. Other people admire you for this independence and for the gifts that are unique to you that you bring to the world. And you do have a lot of money coming towards you this week, this month. March may just be a great month for you. This Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you have a brand new beginning starting here for you. You've got the Fool out. That's the number 0, right? It's the very first card in our deck of tarot cards. And then you have this Ace of Pentacles, which is my favorite card to get in any reading. If you watch my readings, you know I say it all the time. This is a brand new beginning that you can invest in fully, because this is an honest investment in yourself. This is something that feels right. This is a good situation. You're going to have new love coming towards you soon, and it's going to be with probably someone very good looking. That's what I predict. Yeah. All right. You're in a good position. You've healed from whatever this was in the past, and you have a lot of money coming towards you this month. Nicely done. Thanks for letting me read for you, Virgo. And last of the night, we have Taurus. Let's see. I'm going to use this Tarot of Wonderland for our Taurus. I've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And I have this Ten of Cups on the other side. For those of you who are in partnered relationships, this is going to be a really good week for you, Taurus. For those of you who are single, this is going to be a real good week for you, Taurus. Let's see what you got going on. There's a lot of love and abundance within your family. There's a lot of love and abundance within friend groups. It feels like you're highly admired. It feels like you're doing well financially. It feels like things are very kind of peaceful and easy this week. I'm hoping for you. I'm going to pull that Ten of Cups out. Ten of Cups can be a card of marriage. It can be a card of a family coming together or a blended family coming together. And there's just an awful lot of love and harmony here. This is really nice. Really good stuff here. And you get the Ace of Cups. Those of you who are single, you won't be single for too much longer. The Ace of Cups is a brand new love relationship that's coming towards you. It feels really beautiful. This is a really good, healthy energy. And quite honestly, we don't get the energy of the Ace of Cups unless we've done a significant amount of emotional work and emotional healing on ourselves. We are always magnetizing partners based on the frequency that we put out. And it feels like you, whoever you are, Taurus, you're putting out some pretty positive love frequencies, and it feels like you're magnetizing someone to you who can give you a lot of what you need, a lot of what you want. If you're already in a partnered relationship, it feels new again. There's like a renewal to this. You see the waterfall in the background, right? Yeah, it's like a fresh, it's a freshness, like a clean, fresh Downy dryer sheet, right? Oh, good grief. You guys have some good vibes this week, Taurus. You've got a lot of people who love you, a lot of friends who want to be around you. You have a lot of support for this relationship, people who want your best. They want the best things for you. And I have the Star card. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. But quite honestly, I'm going to put that right there and I'll clarify in a minute. This is a relationship that you're meant to have. This is a relationship that is meant to be. The Star card, I always say it's like Pandora's box. When you open it, it unleashes the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything that we are, everything that belongs to us on our life path. I feel like you are inviting some kind of a soulmate relationship into your life, or you're already involved in one. This may be leading to marriage if you're not already married to this person. There's just a lot of just really beautiful vibes. Quite honestly, you're kind of icking me out. It's that sweet and it's that cute. I love it. I have the Magician on. Oh my goodness, it just keeps getting better. All right, I'm done. Okay, so I have the Six of Cups and I've got the Two of Cups. Both of those are soulmate dynamics, right? So we got the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups. This is all good. And the Ace of Cups. These are all very positive love vibrations. This is definitely a love reading. Whoever you are, I have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy, right? Doesn't have to be about your gender, though. You don't have to be female to embody that. You'll know if you carry a masculine or a feminine energy. But this particular Taurus that I'm reading for, the partner that you are pulling into your life here, or that you already have here, is someone who sees you as the mother of their children, the father of their children, someone who's a caretaker, someone who manages things very well. It feels like you always have things done. You may be very organized. I think that people respect you. You may be very nurturing. You may be very good with children. This other person may have children from a past relationship. You're going to be very good to them. You're very good with them. You're someone who, it seems like you can just make something out of nothing all the time. Maybe you make things very beautiful. Maybe you just create, I feel like you just bring a lot of health and healing and happiness to the people that you interact with. Taurus, this feels like a good week where other people are reaching out to you and letting you know how much they appreciate you. This is just like so positive. I'm so happy. All right, let me You may be dealing with a Pisces. What is this Page of Swords? Because the Page of Swords is a message, and when it's in the upright position, that's a message that you'd like to receive. It's a healthy message. It's a positive message. It's a happy message, typically. What's it about? It's an honest message. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So honestly, there's kind of an energy of betrayal here, and it's not this love relationship. This has to do with a friendship or possibly a sibling. There's just this energy of a betrayal, somebody that you're kind of cutting out for the final time, or this person's cutting you off for the final time. This may have been an on-again, off-again situation where you just kind of seem to fuss and fight a lot with this person. Maybe it just feels like they may not have had your best intentions. You may have been involved with a lot of people in your friend group who didn't necessarily have your best interest at heart. Kind of false friends or something. It feels like other people may have been jealous of your abundance, your beauty, your talent, possibly for some of you, your relationship. This is something that you're not having anymore. It feels like you may cut some folks off this week, or yeah, I've got the Three of Cups here. This is about a friendship, a friend dynamic. It feels like if this is the case, and I really don't like a high drama reading, I really don't. But if this is the case, it feels like the right people are re-entering your life this week, Taurus. It feels like the people who really want to support you, who really have your best interest at heart, are showing up for you this week. And it feels like there's kind of an exposure of anyone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. You're going to be spending some time with these folks, the ones that want to show you all this love. Oh my goodness. You have something to celebrate here with them too. If you haven't met this, whoever this 10 of Cups is going to be for you, it's not going to be very much longer. You're going to meet this person probably, and I really feel like it's going to be like within the next 6 weeks, like March energy for a lot of you. This is a major love relationship for you. It brings a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of good times. You're going to love to spend time with this person. Your friend group is going to love this person. This is going to be someone who just feels right. It feels so good. It just feels so good, Taurus. You have a lot of people who just love you very much. Again, we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This King of Cups would be somebody that wants to share their heart, their life with you. We see it here multiple times. This person may want to marry you. There's just a lot of happiness here. Very good stuff, very good vibes. There's that little hitch in the giddy up with that kind of frenemy sort of vibe, but I think you have it well at hand, and the people you're supposed to spend your time with are the people you're going to spend your time with. Oh, it looks so good. I love it, Taurus. Have a wonderful week. I hope everything goes well for you, and I will catch up with you guys soon. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of that information is around here somewhere. I really appreciate you letting me read your cards for you, and I love to read your cards personally for you. I learn a lot from you guys, and I appreciate you all very much. I wish you the very best day, the very best weekend, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.